All right, so if you're on, let me zoom out. Hope you can see clearly. So now you see that VS Code is very intelligent, that it identifies the kind of code you are writing and gives different colors to match them. So you see that in the shell or in the Python shell, we run a print function which gave you, we wrote a hello world text inside of it. We can simply also do the same thing here. Now you can see that on our file, we have the Python logo on it. That is because we are running a Python file and VS Code assigns the logo to it because it understands that you're writing a Python code. Now, because of the extension, the Python extension we installed, we will get this play button here. And now this play button will allow us to run the Python file we are on. So we just click on the play button and automatically it will open our extensions panel because now we are running a code. So it will open it in the extension panel. So now let me decrease this, then open the extensions to the right. Okay, let me close it. So the extensions will. Okay, so if I click on this play button here, you will see that it will automatically open my terminal. Now you see that it has opened the terminal. This is the Python terminal. And you can see that it has Python here, which means that it recognizes that a Python program that we are running. And then automatically you see that this is where our code gets to run. Hello world is now here. Now it identifies the path or the folder to which we are using. So we are in the C, we are in the users, tech dream, app data, local programs, /python 3.10 /python.exe. And then this is the folder we are working on, the C users /tech dream desktop /python, python-sdc. So the folder is on the desktop. So this is the path. So you remember we added Python to path. So this is the path that Python is installed on. So you can see that local data programs /python 3.10 /python.exe. So let's check it. If we go into our folder and go to the path that we have here, so we go to C, drive C, and then we go to users. So let's go to users. Then we go to Tech Dream. Now I have Tech Dream folder here. And then we go to app data. We have app data. The app data usually let me check where. No, not here. Certainly the app data local. Let me check on the desktop. And then, okay, see users code. We're supposed, okay, Tech Dream. Let me copy this and then see exactly where. Let me copy this. I wish I want us to get the path we are working on. Usually it should be on Python somewhere. But it's not going to be that. So let's search for. Okay, so I just copied it and then search for it. Now you see that it has opened the shell for us. This means that our Python is installed inside of our system at this with this path because we added Python to path. And now when we also go to this path on the folder, we have users tech dream, then we have desktop, okay, and then we have python-sdc, and then finally we have /app.py, and this is the file that we have. So this is the software that we have opened. If we run this software, or if you convert it into executable file and then install it on our computer, the only thing it will do is that whenever we open it, to say hello world. Okay, so this is a simple software we can run on our machine. We also did something like print. That was 2 plus 4. When we run it, let's see. You see that we have hello world, then we have 6 here. The reason why we have hello world also printed again is that Python runs code from the top and then to the bottom. So whatever we have here will be run before we get to the final stage. So we have hello world printed, and then we have 2 by 2 plus 4, which is 6, also printed. Now you may be wondering why I write the text inside the quotation mark and then the numbers, I just leave it like that. That is another data type we'll move on to. It's called a data types. Then we'll move on to it pretty soon. So don't worry about why I write the numbers inside just the bracket and then the text inside the quotation marks. Now, so we are dealing with the print function. What it does is now we take the body of a human being, for instance. We have the hands, we have the legs, we have the head, we have everything. Each part of the body has its own functions that have been pre-designed for. So one of the functions of Python that has been pre-designed is that it just prints whatever code you have in the terminal. That is all that it does. There are other functions we can use, such as input. Now with this input, it allows the users to type in their own words. So if I say input, and then I'll say enter your name. Now it will, when we run the software, it will allow you, the software will wait for you to type your name before it runs. So that is the input. So it will not just print it. It will first call you to type your name. For instance, now if I say print Irene, and then let me comment this one out, then comment this one as well so that it doesn't run. So if I say print Irene, if I run it, it will say, it will just print Irene for me. But when I use if I use the input function, it will wait for me to type whatever name I want to print. So I can just say print, and now I cannot just print anything. I need to print this. So what I will do is that I will put this one, I will store this one in a variable. So like say name equals input, enter your name. And then here, what I'll do is that I'll just write the name here. So now print name. And name is a variable, so I'll just write it like that. And then that means that this is kind of a memory card. And then this is the data on the memory card. So if I want to get this data, I first need to pick up the memory card. So if I put the memory card inside the phone, I'll be able to access this data. That is what it is doing. That is the commonest explanation of what a variable is. So for instance, we are in school, we're just doing linear equalities. We just say x equals 3 plus 2x. And then down here, we say y equals, and then we tell you to find the coefficient of find the equalities or the inequalities of the statement. That is exactly what we are also doing here. So when we hit print, to just now tell us enter your name. So whatever name we write there will be printed for us. So if I write Irene, whatever I write, it will just just print Irene for me. So the same software says enter your name. If I write my name, it will just write my name for me. So whatever, the same 2 lines of code, it is doing extra things. Now we are not putting the predefined what it should be printed, but actually we are telling the users to write what they think. So if I say, and it says enter your name, I'll just enter anything like food hub, hit enter, and then it will be printed for me. So let's do an extra thing. Let's just add something to it. So I can just say print hello, print hello, then I'll say comma name, print hello name. If I run it, all right, Irene here, I'll just get hello Irene. I'll just say hello Irene here. Now, this is what our software is actually doing. Whenever you open it, you just say enter your name and say greet you. Okay, hello your name, or hello Irene, hello whatever name you write there. If you have any questions, you can just ask me before we